Check.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother. I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of
Playtime.
Hey everybody,
I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
I'm Will,
And
we are Working Title.
Yeah, who's gonna do web shooters first?
Whip.
Thwip. Flip, release. Thwip, release. Thwip, release.
Hey. Guys, we're back. You know what time it is. Across the Spider-Verse. We are like 2 days out after watching Into the Spider-Verse, unlike all y'all that had to wait 4 or 5 years.
Minus him, he's seen it already.
I've seen it so many times, dude.
And me and Will have not seen it at all.
Zero movie theater.
We liked the first one. We're curious what we're going to think of this one. And with that said, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. If you want to watch the whole film in its entirety with us, we are beginning our uncuts, starting with the first film that is also uncut. So if you want to watch the entire reaction back to back, they will be up on Patreon exclusively. But, yeah. We love ya. We'll see you in the reaction. Punch it!
Oh, I'm excited. I like this movie a whole lot.
You started out like, I'm okay today, and now you're like, hyped. I'm ready to go.
I shook off the tiredness. I'm back. I'm here.
I've been ready. I've been ready for Oscar Isaac.
His name is Miles Morales.
Yeah. I like that, but he's not the only one.
Yeah.
He's alone, but he's not the only one. That's a really cool way to say that.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be in a band.
The soundtrack for this movie is also really good.
Guess I just never found the right one.
Oh.
Oh. I'm excited. I was hoping to see the other worlds
There
too.
was Peter.
Oh, whoa.
Dangerous menace?
What?
But they don't really know me.
A little closer to the Amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield world.
Until it was too late.
Whoa.
That transition is so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
I like her outfit, that's cute.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Oh my gosh. That's a wild twist.
Yeah.
I never really made another friend after that. Except one.
That is cool transitions,
I love
Caleb.
it. But he's not here.
And there's no way
Aw.
to get there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
J. Jonah Jameson, baby. This is crazy. The pastel colors. Holy moly.
Her entire world is pastel.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay. That is
That's
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Damn, why is this movie already sad? I don't know if I can do this.
I didn't bring the tissues this time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, bro.
Oh. Let's go.
Yep, we got our sign.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
Good to know.
I like how she has her own like man voice to talk to her dad. Yeah.
Screaming their name usually works.
Oh! Woo! Oh, is he like a different color than like the plane? Yeah,
What
he
the
is.
Fudge.
Not my vulture.
Like Da Vinci vulture. Yeah, look at that
They
too.
did say he's Italian, so you're right. It's back in the day Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Having an espresso in some old-timey
It looks like-
Da Vinci dimension and suddenly a
I was gonna say, it literally looks like an old Da Vinci piece of art.
Did you see that it had like the equations?
It
around
had
when we
schematic
shot it?
equations on it.
Yeah.
This is so creative. I've never seen something like this.
Who is this?
Stop. Stop. I can't.
The meme sound.
Turn that shit up.
He's so strong. He's so cool.
Hey, brother.
Oh, he's got a cape.
Spider-Man doesn't wear a cape.
Are you supposed to be?
It's all right, kid.
Oh.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. Knock yourself out.
Ooh, why are you saying it like that?
You're
That's
not
pretty funny.
funny.
Now I'm stuck putting everybody back where they belong for all of time and space collapse.
Oh, wow.
Don't even get
Whoa.
me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
Doctor Strange. Sounds like you think you should practice.
Are they talking about No Way
I
Home?
think so, yeah.
No way.
Attenzione.
Don't get me started. That's crazy.
Dude, he's so cool.
Was there just a bunny filter on his face?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw pictures of her.
Oh, she looks. Oh, that's awesome.
Bicycle Spider-Man.
Are you, oh, this?
Oh my gosh, she's
We don't have a
pregnant.
sex yet. My husband wants it to be a surprise. He's really corny.
Pregnant
But
spider
so
woman.
hot.
Will you adopt me?
What?
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 She just say, "Would you adopt me?"
Yeah, yeah.
She goes, huh?
Oh my.
That's crazy. It comes out multiple.
Yeah, her fingers.
She's got like a gauntlet that's shooting webs.
Yeah. The cannon.
Wow.
Whoa!
What? What?
You don't look like a good guy.
Is he a vampire? What the hell is
Yeah,
that? Oh,
I
or like
know.
a Morbius type of thing, like spider version.
Come on, you got this. Web it up. Oh!
Damn.
Oh, dude, okay.
The soundtrack's already going hard. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I like that shot. Damn, girl.
Move.
Yeah, I think it's a Banksy.
They did the same joke again. God damn it.
Ba-
a
Banksy humor be like,
Come on.
Suspect is armed.
With what? I'm out of wax.
Get down on the ground.
Is it hands in
You think
the
you'd
air?
identify the
Under arrest.
voice of your
Voice.
daughter?
A bunch of
The
people.
murder of Peter Parker.
You know, sometimes you can't tell.
Right to remain silent.
You don't understand.
What's happening?
Oh, look at the difference in the,
Yeah.
the lighting. Wow.
I didn't know it was him. I didn't have a
How
choice.
long have you been lying to me?
Look at that.
You have the right to remain silent. And then you say can,
Really?
He's loyal to the cause.
That's
to the end.
crazy.
right?
That's crazy.
Don't get any closer.
Not gonna get the chance.
No further anomaly. Cannon remains intact.
Cannon remains intact.
Right. It's a canon event.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how that's in this.
We've seen the memes.
Just want to know. I just want to know how it's implemented.
Yeah.
she's gonna be a time cop.
Well, it's not really a whole lot else for you to do, so might as well.
What an intro.
Yeah, stellar.
Gosh.
Stellar stuff.
I love they brought this.
What's up with the 42?
intro
I've
back.
seen that twice now.
I think that's like the location of the spiders, or where the spider's from.
Okay.
That's also a Jackie Robinson reference.
Makes sense too.
Oh, it's
160.
so clean. I love it.
Whoa. Look at his pants. Oh.
Those weren't pants.
That's his body.
That's just him.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's like
Looks like Rorschach.
Portal.
Man, all good. Just forgot my pin
no.
Just let me run.
Let me you.
There's no reason to bring wood.
Throw the bagel. Find the bagel and throw it. Oh, who's this?
It's Miles.
Who's this guy? No way. Miles just like, yeah, it's fine.
Heating up a beef patty.
It's his superhero tax.
The M stands
Beef and
for
banana. Yeah,
machine.
baby.
Spider-Man.
Bro.
I am Spot. We meet again, Spider-Man.
Oh, a loaf just fell through him.
I'm from your past. 1 year ago.
Hold up. Oh, come on. Oh, this is who are you talking to? But I really gotta wrap this up.
Gonna be a while because I can't.
Oh, he sent it back to him. Oh.
Okay, let's do this one last time. My name is Miles Morales. I was bitten by a radioactive spider.
This fit looks a bit slicker too.
Yeah.
I like it.
How much longer can I keep lying about who I really am?
I hear that Miss Spider-Man is Puerto Rican.
He seems more Dominican to me. Would they get it if I told them?
We love you and accept you even though you have been lying to us for years.
Even though you've been lying to us for years. It's funny.
You're looking at your text? You understand this is the fight of our lives.
The fight of our lives.
This is import cage.
Import
Forkman. Yes. It's like my mom every time she messages me.
Yeah.
I don't think I want this costume.
What was that voice?
That was really grown for a kid.
They're slap fighting.
At the end of the day,
The Spot is so lame.
It's kind of cool though.
I was gonna say it'd be hard to be this guy and fight.
Okay. Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics
That's my little man.
and a B in Spanish.
What?
Ooh, okay.
Miles.
Are you trying
My,
to
mira,
kill
eso
someone?
Yeah.
so no, it's my fault.
So it's not my fault.
Is Miles Morales.
Correct.
Grew up in a struggling immigrant family.
I'm from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is part of America.
We on a floor in Brooklyn. I'm struggling. I
It
don't know.
doesn't matter. We're all struggling.
I'll make up for next week.
And now,
I become captain next week.
top physics program.
I was gonna say, I was like, they don't seem like they're struggling.
No.
How's your essay?
Marinating. It's part of my process.
Oh, really?
Marinated.
He's playing the Spider-Man
playing
game.
Spider-Man.
Oh, he is.
He's playing PS5 Spider-Man.
You stretch too thin.
What the hell?
It's so funny.
That's wild.
He just got rocked.
Damn.
The fight continues.
Officer Morales.
Officer Morales.
He just took out the car.
Of course we don't
Oh,
have
no.
that here.
Oh no.
That's so
Oh,
silly.
no.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
That's so silly.
No.
No, don't. Okay.
That's like the first movie. Love that.
Like father, like son.
Yeah.
You really don't remember what you did to me?
Who is he?
I have no clue, man.
I worked at Alchemax. I ran a test on this collider.
Oh, he's
that brought
one of
a
them.
spider here from another dimension.
Oh.
You ran through the cafeteria. You hit me with a bagel.
Stop. Stop.
He was that guy. He looks like the Spiral.
I lost
Yeah.
my job.
The anti-spiral.
Anti-Spiral.
My face. Look at me.
Creepy.
Did he just kick himself in the ass?
I am your
Oh,
He is such a goober.
Maybe get off the kid's ass.
I'm sorry, what?
What? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe get off the kid's ass.
He's not being honest with me.
As an objective observer with no skin in the game, I say you gotta let him spread his wings, man. Like this.
Like this.
There's no way. Why is he like that?
He's so. He's
Like
so
this.
What? Okay. I think I kicked myself into myself.
What?
It's like a reverse version.
Well, this is new.
He's like in the
Hello.
whole dimension.
Hello, echo, echo, echo. No echo.
No. Oh, he can go to the
What?
other.
1950s comic book world.
Legos!
Whoa! Hey, that's Venom. That's Venom. That's Venom. The Venom movie.
What do you
Mrs.
want?
Chen.
Came out of nowhere, but I think I'm becoming a trans-dimensional super being.
So?
So?
I am literally splitting the fabric of space and time. The power of the multiverse in the palm of my hand.
All right, Doc Ock.
My holes aren't a curse. They're the answer.
Can you stop talking about your holes?
I was literally about to say the same thing.
The union workers.
Spider-Man, page 1 with a decent picture this
You're
time.
absolutely right, boss. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Shut
Get
up.
out of
You
here.
got it, boss.
I love that it's the same guy. J. Jonah Jameson's the same in everyone.
Everything.
Miguel, it's Peter. We got an anomaly.
Thank you.
Beep boop.
What the hell?
Thank you, Peter. You're one of our best. He's a Lego man. He's just a Lego guy. This song is so good.
Now take the mic to me. And to my son.
Where he at? Fashionably late as usual.
The reason that I do any of this in the first place. Well, I love you, Miles. And I will always be.
I don't know why. I've just been here the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, hi.
You were supposed to be here at 5.
I know,
You
but
disrespected your dad. Missed his
Yup.
beautiful toast.
come on. Did you even see the cakes? There's some heartfelt messages on them.
I'm not proud.
Where'd all the
I
letters
don't even
go?
want to look and see what it looks like.
That's not what I meant.
It's mine and your father's and your abuelos, the abuelas, who put you in this spot that I'd give anything to be in.
All right, whatever.
That was not the right.
Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
Those are not the
So
words.
I can say it. Please tell me that I can say it.
You're grounded.
Please tell me I can say it.
You are right. I have no idea what's going on.
Turn it on. Yeah. Good man. Good man, DJ.
Okay, what do you got to tell me so bad?
I'm Spider-Man.
He's like, oh man.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good, right? Yeah, no.
Uh-oh.
I felt like exactly like this when I saw us in the theater at this exact moment. I was like, yo.
Everything was levitating.
I was like, am I about to levitate?
yeah, this is awesome.
Young,
Damn.
Bro,
young,
what?
stay young.
What the fudge? Wait, isn't that like the first movie? Didn't we see something like that in the first movie?
Yeah, that's
the
how
first
it
movie.
ended. But it was just like in his head. It wasn't. And this is right after.
But my dorm room is very
He's hiding the dolls and toys and the boxers.
collectible.
Oh, I used to have this one.
An extremely
Wait, why is it
rare.
still in the package?
No! Mm,
Oh, God.
that hurt, man.
Want to get out of here?
Hell yeah.
I'm grounded.
Is Spider-Man grounded?
I mean,
As long as you're grounded on the floor, it doesn't matter where it is.
I guess that's true. Sam's right. I love this, dude.
Spider
I
styling.
was gonna say, I already feel like the shots in this have already super exceeded my expectations and surpassed the first. There's some crazy shots in this already. Whoa.
So cool.
That's so awesome.
It's such a wild perspective. That's so cool.
The shot is so cute.
Yeah, it
That
is.
shot is tough.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hello.
Oh!
Hi.
Mama.
I'm Miles' mom.
Hmm.
Hi. I've heard so much about you.
You're using my first name.
Yeah, I was like, that's not gonna go well with her either.
So don't take me from me.
Mom!
Oh, the cringe.
Oh,
He didn't even
parents.
grab. Oh,
He's like, this is odd.
what's he gonna do?
I'm
I'm sorry, I was.
One day.
Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy. And he never doubts that he's loved. And when he comes home, and he better come home, You're gonna be early, and you're gonna be holding a normal, nice cake.
Alright.
It's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Like this mama.
Yeah. He's got good
It's
parents.
good. Yeah.
Great parents.
Wise words. And some freedom
Now,
to
baby, go. Get out of here.
spread his wings a bit.
When you come back, you're still grounded.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm smiling like it's a joke. But
See you later.
Got him.
That's mama for you.
oh, shoot, 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 shoot.
That was great.
Show me what happened.
Wait, no.
Where my
Wait, Miles.
a little bit more dimensional juice.
What?
Or whatever.
The spiders from
Oh, another
dimension,
So he's.
which makes Miles the thing that's the error.
A little more.
Holy shit! I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit.
Shoot.
Oh
Replay complete.
Why?
What? Do you know how bad this is for you?
Every dimension he's got that has an alchemax.
What's he up to, Gwen?
I don't know.
He's making himself more powerful so he can beat me.
Amazing. My star pupil, everyone.
I'll get him, okay?
Is he gonna follow? Of course he's gonna follow, right? He's gotta follow, right? Come on.
100%.
Follow her in.
That's crazy that she can't like detect him. His camo's so good.
Yeah. Well, I guess if he's not a threat, too, you know what I mean? He's
True.
not, like, the Spidey sense isn't gonna do anything because they're not. There's no intention behind it. Off he goes.
Oh! Woo! What am I looking at?
We are, guys.
What am I looking at?
We in India?
Mumbatan.
Okay.
Mumbai and Manhattan combined.
Hey, cow guy, move over.
That's the best
Move.
I'm here to help.
Miles.
You weren't expecting that, were you? I got you.
Did you follow me?
No, I just saw where you went and went there without you knowing.
Yeah, my boy.
Being Spider-Man is so easy. I wake up, skip the workout because I'm naturally buff and I don't need to do almost nothing with my amazing hair. I live in the best possible Spider-Man city, Mumbai.
This place is crazy.
It looks awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Traffic is there traffic here too, and this is where the British stole all of our stuff.
I got this, guys.
Huh? Wow. How are you?
Oh my gosh.
Leveled up my game.
Wow. I mean, he's already so powerful in comparison. That fast.
I'm about to be so much more than a villain of the week.
Oh shoot.
Should have never called him that.
A great feeling.
It's a canon event to make him stronger.
Visualize the collider.
This guy's going beyond canon.
Use your
I've been
Venom.
working on something.
use your electric tingle. Oh wow.
It looks like
Does this power have a name?
Please, hold your questions. I'm done breaking this game.
I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, shut
The
up!
Spider-Men are annoying the other Spider-Men.
Whoa! Hey-o!
Like Tony Hawk American Wasteland Spider-Man. Oh, that's Moby.
Look at that,
Or
another.
Hobie.
I love it.
Hi, my name's Obi Brown. I was bitten by a...
Would you like some muffins, young man?
And for the last 3 years, I've been the one and only... Wait.
think I'm gonna tell you my secret identity? Come on.
Oh,
wait, what?
I'm not playing shows, antagonizing fascists, staging unpermitted political action / performance art pieces, or having a laugh at the pub with the man them. I'm not a role
The
model,
man them.
I'm not a runway model.
Whoa, he like fades in and out. The colors are wild for him.
Y'all make a heck of a team.
I don't need a team.
Aren't you in a band?
I don't believe in consistency.
what is with this guy?
I don't believe in consistency.
It's gonna be good for us, Spider.
Not from the Mando.
Up to our potential.
Big step up.
You'll finally have a villain worth fighting.
Oh,
and I will
man.
be just a joke to you.
Wow.
You're not a joke.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't believe in comedy. Just kidding.
Bro, he's like absorbing into it.
After this.
He is too strong.
What the?
Well, that was another easy adventure for Spider-Man.
Another easy adventure for Spider-Man.
Bro, what is going on? Are these? Did he just see like his dad's eventual demise and the guy from this world? Bro, Caleb, he literally
Our future.
I'm taking everything from you.
Oh,
Like I took everything from you. Spider-Man.
God.
he literally is an anti-spiral. What the hell?
See you back home, Spider-Man.
He's literally gonna see the thing he just envisioned.
Oh, frick! What do you do?
Oh, this girl. Yeah, I already know what's gonna happen now because of that vision. He's gonna die.
Inspector Singh.
He's gonna have to make a choice.
His girlfriend either gets Gwen Stacy'd or Cop gets Uncle Ben.
It's too dangerous. You'll be okay. I promise.
So what happened?
My guess is he
He'll
did
still-
save them.
Well, they'll probably still be dead. Miles will be like the only one alive. Oh, he's alive too.
Yeah. So this is what I think. It's unless I'm wrong. Miles is the guy that stops canon events that are meant for people
Yeah.
to happen.
But it's probably bad.
Yeah, it'll have side effects to this world, even though it's a positive right now. The butterfly effect begins to tingle.
Through the data
He's
stream.
about to get. Why'd you do that? I can sense it. Oh.
How are you even cooler under your mask?
I was just cool the whole time.
I was this cool.
Kobe is something else, bro.
What the what? What is happening? This is crazy. This is not what I was expecting.
Nueva York, que lo que?
Earth 928.
Look at all the Spider-Man.
Whoa, I can't.
Oh my gosh, there's too many.
So
How am I
much
supposed
lore.
to read? I want to know.
Where's Peter B?
Spiders aside?
Oh my
So
gosh.
many
Spiders.
spiders.
This is exactly why these kind of movies are why you need to watch it 10 times to truly appreciate it all.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes!
Ben Riley.
My
Here for
bad.
some reason.
Video game guy.
I love video games.
Another video game guy.
Wait, hey, that's the
Yuri Lowenthal.
yeah,
Who was it?
the PS4 Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Also voice actor for.
Oh! Childish Gambino! What?
It's rude to stay.
It's rude to stare.
You? Okay, I
Why was Donald Glover in that?
When it said Prowler, it played the sound effect for 1 second. Just
Yeah.
like, "Whoop." Then it's Donald Glover.
Margot. Oh, she's VR.
What?
She's Ready Player One. Okay, this looks kind of.
Guys, this is a lot to take in. Holy moly.
We should go.
How do you think Miles feels?
I know. I'm feeling like I'm
I
him.
feel like I'm Miles right now.
I mean, even just to look over at the dude next to you, the punk rock guy, and him just not in the same
Like dimension.
yeah fabric of reality.
I'm this dimension's one and only Spider-Man.
Okay.
So emo.
I don't always like what I have to do. but I know I have to be the one to do it.
Mm.
I've given up too much to stop now.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Why is bro posted up like this?
He's angry.
Yeah, I know it's slow.
I was gonna say, that's gone really slow.
It's just his thing.
He's worried about Spot. I'll worry about Spot.
What did I do?
Blew another hole in the multiverse.
He doesn't know any better.
I do know what. Not know.
But you did, Gwen. And you. I'm just gonna try and ignore you. I just can't.
Hey, Miguel! Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible confusion.
Oh, whoa.
My boy.
He had no chance.
Peter B.
Does he have a kid?
Oh boy, humbling reality Spider-Man has arrived.
Humbling reality
Don't be afraid of
Spider-Man?
my friend Miguel.
That's
He
so
just looks
rude.
It is.
You bleeding from the armpits?
Peter, you.
Don't worry about the suit. We'll get you a
Why
new
does
suit.
everyone keep saying that?
It's just stupid red lines down his arm.
What is that?
Oh my
Mayday
gosh.
Parker, baby.
This is crazy.
Don't
Oh,
forget
Mary
to keep
Jane
your
hair.
great pass on, honey. This one is the
Oh.
studious one. Watch out, the next one you're
Oh
gonna
Dad
man,
vibes.
when parents don't realize they're being cringe.
Miles, you disrupted a canon event.
Canon event.
The kid wasn't thinking. That's not how he works.
That's insulting.
This is all of us. All of our lives woven together in a beautiful web of life and destiny.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
The spider.
It's catchy. Oh,
It's
stupid.
called the arachnoid.
He said that's so stupid.
Arachno-humid poly multiverse.
Stupid too. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both
I
know.
like that.
The Spider-Verse, that's stupid.
Lines too bad?
They are the canon. Chapters that are a part of every spider story, every time.
Yeah.
Prowler, yeah.
Event ASM 90. A police captain close to Spider-Man dies, saving a kid from falling rubble during a battle with an arch nemesis.
Wait, does that mean his dad's gonna die too?
Andrew Garfield! Holy shit. Wow.
It's all connected.
Because you changed the story, Pavitra's dimension is unraveling.
That wasn't me. That was the Spot.
It's what happens when you break the canon. Because I broke it once myself.
Okay.
I found a world where I had a family. And I was happy. At least a version of me.
Oh, gotcha.
And that version of myself.
It's like Kingpin, too.
Yeah. So he replaced himself?
So I
Yeah, wow.
Just started screwing up everything.
Yeah.
Just
Everything
couldn't keep going.
deleted itself. And that Peter B was
break
there.
enough canon, save enough captains. And we could lose everything.
Wow.
So, enough dimensions fall apart, so does the rest of the universe.
So how do we
Other
deal with
dimensions.
the whole Miles idea?
My dad is about to be captain.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
When does it happen?
In 2 days, he sworn in.
What am I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
What about your dad?
Frick, man. What are you
He's the
supposed to...
captain.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here, Miles.
That's one way to think about it.
We did. It wouldn't have been done.
There's a
Oh.
You can't have it all, kid.
What are we gonna do?
I mean, it's gonna be 1v million.
Is that
Love
why
him,
you're
he's
here?
so small.
To let me down easy?
You should have never come to see me. Kid, look Stop calling.
Here we go.
How can you not help?
Good.
Miles, please understand. Ask me not to save my father. I'm not asking. But I'll just give him the seconds.
Great look.
But he can break out of it.
Yeah, let him do it. Do it. Do the Venom
Sorry it had to end like this, kid.
Not to call me that!
Yeah, he likes it. He's on board.
The instigator.
Alright. I'm sorry for doing this.
Dude, it's Miles v. everybody.
Bad parenting.
Just for the record, I quit.
See ya.
Damn.
I love Hobie.
Damn.
He's cool.
All stations, drop what you're doing and stop Spider-Man.
I love that.
You? Oh, of course. Yeah.
Miles Morales, he's entering Sector 4.
That's us.
Do I, have web on my face? What's the deal?
Miles, he's right there. He's right. Turn around.
I don't see anything, boss.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is so cool.
We light the city up. Kitty cat!
Of course it spits it out.
Dinosaur! What?
There's no way.
And then I looked at my uncle and...
Let me guess. He died?
That's so messed up. There's too many Spider-Mans to even like recognize. Like I keep seeing something like, oh my god, there's another one. There's another one.
Bro got yoinked.
Peter B.
Would you just give the baby one squeeze and then we'll talk? Because I think it's going to change our bond.
No! It's very rejuvenating!
Rejuvenating!
He is such a girl dad.
Chest to chest with this magical
You don't get to have a heartfelt
This
conversation with
magical
me
child.
right
Oh, the baby, we'll see what happens!
now. The reason I okay?
Aw.
Aww.
And that got me excited because you are a wonderful person!
Oh.
I like being around you!
Hey,
And you are so bad at holding a baby!
We got your location, Peter.
Wait, no! You do not have my location! Over!
Send everyone.
Where does he think he's going?
I don't think he planned this out. Stop pretending you know where you're going!
What?
I just haven't told you yet.
Damn.
Wait, so what happens if he glitches?
Oh no.
Does he glitch out and go back to his dimension?
Oh my gosh, where the hell are we going?
the
Oh
moon.
my gosh.
The Mass Effect relay. Man, where you going?
Oh gosh.
what are those claws? Dude, are you sure you're even Spider-Man?
That's what I'm saying.
You? Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you
What
think
is there?
My name is Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so awesome.
I was bitten by a radioactive spider.
I'm pretty sure you know the rest, jerk.
Oh wow.
Gosh, this fight's awesome.
You're the original anomaly!
What?
Oh, the original anomaly.
Was it-
Really? Like the first one to start them?
The spider that gave you your powers wasn't from your dimension!
Oh, you were talking
It was
about.
never supposed to fight you! You're not supposed to be Spider-Man!
You're lying. I'm Spider-Man.
You're a
Oh.
mistake!
The meats!
You
Yeah.
haven't been bit! Your Peter Parker would have lived! Instead, he died, saving you! I have been the only one holding it all together!
Now go easy on
You can tell how much it's worn on you.
You never did.
Oh my gosh.
me.
Yo,
Oh,
that's enough.
this isn't what we talked about.
You talked about this? You knew?
I'm not a kid, Gwen.
That's exactly what
Oh,
you
wow.
are! You're just a kid who has no idea what he's doing!
Yeah, well, I did lure hundreds of spider people away from your clubhouse.
Oh my goodness, man.
They're all on their way up here like idiots.
Guess you did plan this out.
Hey!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Nah. I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's great.
Holy
Just went
moly.
invisible.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, it. Earth 42. Oh no, here he comes.
Yep, yep, yep.
Man,
Why is he a
bro.
vampire?
My boy tweaking over there.
Woo!
Why is he like this?
Punch him.
What is he doing?
Holy cow.
Is she gonna let him through? She's gonna let him through. Bro. Oh my
I
gosh.
told you she was a liability.
You're wrong. Jack,
Oh.
tell him he's wrong.
It's not.
They're gonna send her back too?
Woo! Ew!
I don't like that. I do not like it.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
See, I feel like since Miles is an anomaly, he could be the first one to like break the canon events if he's not even supposed to exist.
Damn.
MJ Mayday.
2 concussions to come back home to. And she gets a concussion too.
And this is cool too, because I feel like these guys are, you know, they're exactly at that exact moment in the same part of their life.
Oh, he's so cool.
Who else came back? Oh, what's his name again? Ben Reilly?
Ben Reilly.
yeah.
Scarlet Spider, baby.
Right. It's the outfit I always used.
So wait, what are we gonna do?
I feel like they're both gonna try their own different versions of
Stopping the canon event.
yeah, like seeing how they deal with it, if they can like get to that point or not.
Miles' only goal is to make sure his dad doesn't die.
So Miguel is just gonna watch and see if they pass the test.
No, I'll probably try and stop him. What did she? Oh God, I thought he had a gun.
Get it over with.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I quit.
When?
My job, being captain, this whole thing doesn't matter anymore.
Wait, so did she break the canon too?
Right.
Did it work?
Huh. A lot of wild sound design in this film, man.
I don't know what it is you gotta do, but I think that this thing is supposed to help. The guy who left it was a real piece of work.
Oh, Hobby or Hobie or whatever.
In case it don't work out, he made a watch.
There you go.
Of course, he put spikes on it for style.
Yeah.
Dude, what a guy.
We'll accept it.
Anti-establishment goat.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad she made it back. Big ass mystery. Yeah, it's a little different, man. A little different than what he expected, I'm sure.
Alright, so that went well, so let's see how Miles' portion goes. Jeez. The visual design for this movie,
Insane.
these past 2 movies, is so wild.
Keep going.
I mean,
Yeah.
gosh.
What do you want to tell me?
You gotta promise nothing's gonna change.
Papa, I will always love you.
You gotta promise.
I don't care what you say. I'm Candace.
I'm Spider-Man.
She's gonna laugh at him like, oh, that's funny.
Who's Spider-Man?
This superhero? He got bit by a spider? Gave him spider
Is he in the
powers?
wrong place?
Is this when like you dress up like your favorite character, or like?
Bro, what is happening, Caleb?
Comic-Con.
Comic
I don't
Con.
know what that is.
You really have me going there. Spider-Man. Imagínate.
Is she not even in the... Oh my god, he's not in the right... Where is he? Where are they all? What is happening?
This music underneath is creepy.
Oh my god, he's in the freaking wrong universe.
So how we know?
Hold on. I need to talk.
Ooh.
Oh no. Wasn't from your dimension.
Oh, so they scanned and sent him to the... Dang it, man!
Where he at, though?
So he's at 42, Earth 42. That's why she let him go through?
Didn't send me home.
So wait, is the real Miles gonna...
Oh.
That boy.
Is that his dad?
In this, yeah. In this version.
That's so tough.
Oh gosh.
Crime runs
Fire
rampant in this version
everywhere.
of New York.
The Prowler's at his prime. Oh
Dad's
no! Not my favorite character. No. That looks like an album. Look at that. That was crazy. Oh,
dude. Bro, what is happening?
Oh, come on. What the heck are you doing here?
His window was open, so I came in. I'm going to find him.
This is stressing me out so
I don't know
much.
where exactly, but I know where to start.
If you do find him, tell him 5 months. And tell him you love him.
You got it.
Bro, this movie is a journey for sure.
I
feel like I'm on a saga right now.
It looks so cool.
It does.
Why is everything so cool? I want more movies that look cool. Oh, Christ.
I like barely heard you, but I just heard the.
Ew, what is this? Bro, how much more do we have in this movie?
Doesn't it feel long? Like this one, the first one felt like 40 minutes. I feel like I'm on the 4th hour right now. In like a good way.
Yeah, no, this is good.
So
just
who
like
punched him if the uncle was right next to him? Was that?
I don't know.
You think Miles has
Wait,
like some
maybe
weird...
the actual Miles
is like the Prowler?
Prowler, yeah. Actual Miles from 42 is.
Oh, and that could explain why Childish Gambino in live action is Prowler, because they wanted to cast him a long time ago. You know?
Yeah.
A little tease,
Yeah,
perhaps.
because he would have been actual Miles.
Please, trust me. I know you don't want to be the problem.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's definitely the other Miles.
There's that Prowler theme, too. Wow.
He's got different sneakers.
Your father. You said he's still alive.
Who are you?
Me. You. Nice. Shit.
I'm Miles Morales.
Morales.
You can call me the Prowler.
Wow.
God, he's scary.
So
No. Bad.
There he is.
Bad.
Dance.
I'm liking
Spiral
this guy.
himself.
Cool.
Peter Porker floating through the air.
I think the movie's about to end.
It has to.
I feel like it's building up.
We still got one more hour.
Ain't no way.
There's no way.
Ain't no way, bro.
I love Mayday. Someone's outside, Dad. Yeah.
Peter B. We gotta get you busy.
We need to get the cast back together. We need to get the Piggy.
Or Piggy.
Yeah.
Annie.
Nicolas Cage. And bring the baby. Yeah.
Spider Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Spider Baby.
Never found the right man.
Oh, yeah.
So I started my own.
Avatar.
Okay.
Penny.
Yeah!
Woo! Porker!
Peter Porker!
Unbelievable.
I can't wait to watch this fight.
It's gonna start off with a fight between these two. It's gonna be
Instantly,
epic.
not scared no more. He knows what he got to do.
Oh my god.
Alright, we back. We back.
Time for big.
Well, y'all, that was Across the Spider-Verse. And holy cow.
Woo!
It definitely lived up to the hype, for sure.
Yeah. Like tenfold.
Caleb, this will make you feel happy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Woo! Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, this movie definitely, I will say for me, had high expectations going in just because of how much everybody raved about it. You know, even knowing people like you went to see it in theaters like 4 times.
That's me.
Yeah, this was like a spectacular movie.
It felt like a true saga. Like this felt like an epic in its own way, which is actually in my mind. I feel like that's really hard to do for like animated things. Like I feel like, and I don't want to like bracket it and discount it because it's animated, but you know, like for most things that you consume that are like Pixar or. And I'm obviously those are more gauged to like really younger kids in a sense, where this has some darker elements to it. Obviously, I feel like there's so much more to get out of this than like one of those type of movies where you can watch that movie and you can kind of feel the structure of it. You know, when you're in the first half, you kind of get an idea as to where the center point is and where the climax will lead to the resolution. Or this, it just kept on going and going and going, and I didn't know where we were because it was so exciting, and we kept on going. And I kept on thinking, like, damn, like, it's like the best headache I've ever had, where it's like, it's actually good. And it was only until we got to the Fallen World, 42, that I was like, dude, the world has expanded so much. Where are we gonna go? Like,
yeah.
Surely we have to wrap up soon, right? Like, we have to be at, like, the second hour.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I was like, that's the first time it actually hit me. I was like, man, how far are we into this?
Yeah.
And completely different to how I felt with Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this movie feels so different from that one, and not in a knocking Into the Spider-Verse. Like, Into the Spider-Verse is a really, really good movie. I know I gave it like a 9.5 too in our rating of it. If anybody watched the outro, like, you know what I mean, I rate it really highly, but even like this, it's like in my mind I'm just trying to like pick where I put it because it's like way better than that. But we're already so high up on the scale prior. But I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy to have a movie that did so many things well. It already did so many things well the first time around, and the second go through, it just expanded on it even more.
Yeah.
I mean, just off rip, most multiverse stuff that we've seen, especially the stuff coming out of Marvel the past, 4 years, 5 years, has been not good.
Dookie.
It's been very bad.
Dookie.
Like, you think of, like, I still haven't seen Ant-Man, the Ant-Man multiverse movie.
That's the only one I haven't seen from Phase 4.
Quantum Mania. Yeah, that's the only one I haven't seen as well at this point, and, I know it didn't get great reviews, but I mean, what was it, Multiverse of Madness? That was Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Multiverse Madness.
But anyways, that multiverse was just so horrible. It was just so boring and lame. Whereas like this did everything that I would like want from like a multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And even took turns on it where I wouldn't expect, like having the Spider-Mans as a whole be against Miles.
Yeah. Gosh, I feel this is like a massive can of worms. I don't really even know where to begin because there was so much to like jump into.
Yeah.
Actually, and I don't even know if we actually gave our review on camera. I think we talked about that off camera, like right as we turned off camera.
No. That was I
did?
haven't gotten to that point in the edit, but I'm pretty sure that was on camera.
Well, I definitely didn't say my opinion. I actually told the guys that I stayed away from saying it because
you did, yeah.
I wanted to see how I felt about the second film because I wasn't actually super crazy about the first one. In all honesty, I did kind of explain why. Is just because of this sequence and how I got to watch it post MCU,
No Way Home.
No Way Home, and just the fatigue of superheroes did not affect this film at all.
No.
And actually, I think maybe if I don't know how we want to break this down, like story elements, visuals, whatever. But if we want to jump into the first thing that I thought was super strong in comparison to the first one, I thought the story was great.
Oh yeah, the story was spectacular.
The story we jumped into was super compelling, and I feel like it might be a little hard for me in this post talk to not try to compare the two, just because we watched them back to back, basically.
Yeah.
But just to compare and contrast as to why I feel like this is good is the first one felt like something I had seen before. Technically, we had, but this felt super original. Like I feel like I haven't really seen this type of plot before, and if so, maybe in like one or two films ever. A lot of unique ideas brought into it. It was also. The first one was like visual diarrhea, is how I'd describe it, where there was so much stuff happening on screen, and sometimes it was a little hard to follow, where this time, I think we actually got to spend a lot of moments on slow scenes. I felt like we got a lot of slow feeling out our feelings, a lot of moments with the parents as well, talking about their feelings towards Miles and Miles towards them. At least more than the first film, for sure.
No, you're right. I mean, there was definitely more dialogue in this one, or moments to breathe with characters. Yeah. I mean, like in the first one, I mean, it's literally like moment after moment after moment after moment after moment after moment after moment. And this one, it's like, you know, you get to have the moments of Miles Morales as Spider-Man with his dad, but then also like him with his parents on the rooftop, and then Gwen with her father. You know, like, and then even just like the spiders conversing amongst themselves. You know what I mean? Like you got a lot of moments, or Peter B talking with Miles, you know, before he went on his final runaway from everybody.
And even the grand plot that they introduced into this, you know, the joke, the canon event plot of this, actually kind of legitimizing the first film a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Taking little sections here and there from that film and giving it better context, and actually making the first film feel far more important than it actually was. A lot more going on behind the scenes than we would have given it credit. So that's always props to a good film, because even I can't speak for the writers. I don't know if that was like a planned thing. This was a 5-year production film, so maybe they went back and thought, what can we do to make it even better? Because sometimes people do that to like back up their tracks if they feel like they could have done a stronger job. But whether they did that or they had it planned from the beginning, great on them, because this film made it pay off and make the first one feel so much more conjoined and better in my mind. I have the shakes. Like I'm jittery. Like I am genuinely like shooketh. Like really excited right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even get that from Oppenheimer coming out of that film, but holy moly.
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
Yeah. One thing I appreciate about this movie too is like, it's interesting that the main villain doesn't really feel like the main villain.
No, yeah.
Like Spot isn't really like he's clearly bad and he's doing a lot and he's really powerful, like we had mentioned like earlier, but I'm not really like worried about him. I'm more so worried like Miguel is the enemy right now, but it doesn't even feel like he is. It feels like the ramifications of like the multiverse is like what we're fighting against.
Yeah.
Like we're fighting against destiny at this point, which I think is like something really cool that a lot of
causality and everything.
Yeah,
the fabric of reality.
Yeah, you don't
is the enemy.
Like you don't. A lot of movies don't really make that as like the opposing force. It's usually something a lot more. Not saying that no movie has ever done, but yeah, something a lot more tangible, physical, or something that's like seemingly possible to beat by physical means, or you know, through discourse or something. Like, something could possibly change, whereas, like, this seems as if we're fighting an uphill battle.
I like that you said that, because I was actually going to say one of the big vibes I got from the film was when we were in the spider world.
Nueva York. And,
thank you.
Yeah,
that
2099 universe.
I felt this moment of like, man, I feel like this is just like a big family. Like we're all. It felt like a unification. That's how the vibe I got from the film is. Everything felt like this family element to it, which of course the movies have obviously focused on Miles' family as the core crux of it. But even like the little bits of our friend Hobie versus like Peter B and Miguel, very three different type of ideology like Spider-Mans that are, despite maybe not working well together, still are here for this grander thing. Or just the idea that between like Spot or Holes with
Mr.
Miles, like that they both are a result of each other in this like weird bootstrap paradox that they got going on. And then even this Prowler guy, this Prowler Miles, which is like a result of things getting messed up. And even if he might be a bad guy in the situation, I like the idea of like it might be because someone else like did you wrong in a weird sense, and how it's like a cool like analogy on like humans in general. Like there are bad people, but there always is a stem from it, and can we fix it because of it and go forward? Because we got this Miguel guy who seemingly is the one in charge. I thought was going to be the bad guy, and ends up turning into like the antagonist of the film, and could go even darker into the next one.
Yeah.
He might be like a really bad guy in the next film, and we might get Prowler on our side in the next film. Like I feel like this film is a pendulum that shifts, but all because of just life and people's differences. So.
Okay, another thing. Sorry, it's a little off topic, but there's just too much to even feel like cohesive in what we're talking about. But one thing I really appreciated with this movie compared to the last was just like the utilization of Spider-Man as a whole, as like the IP Spider-Man. Like it was cool to bring like Peter Parker, Peter B, that's like the Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen, all that. Like they pulled in a couple things, but then again, it's my critique of multiverse stuff. It's like, if we're gonna do multiverse, there's gonna be like 100 million different options. I want to see as many as fucking possible on screen. So just the fact that we got to physically see the characters, even if they're just drawn in the back, they don't even have a line, they're just existing, or the ones that Miles interacts with. But even still, like pulling from like screenshots from the video game or other animated series, or even when they showed like Uncle Ben or the different captains dying, and it's like you see Tobey Maguire with his Uncle Ben, you see
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield with his captain, you see everybody with the characters that they or like you see all these different ones. I mean, I feel like the only one I didn't notice was Tom Holland, but I mean, it's something that's more so being actively used right now. But honestly, fuck it, I don't even care.
Well, honestly, they might just pull a big one on us and just bring him in, like into these films at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a live actor for it.
They could, but it's just awesome. And even like the the reference on "Don't get me started with Doctor Strange" and
the little nerd from that whatever Earth he said.
Yeah, whatever Earth they think it is.
Oh man!
And just utilize they completely utilize. I mean, J.K. Simmons being every
iteration of J. Jonah Jameson.
He does not change.
Every universe, it's the same.
He is strong.
I mean, we even got a Lego Spider-Man. I mean, come on, like
apparently he's one of their best. Cause,
you're one of our best.
You're one of our best, Peter. Thank you. He's a Lego man.
Yeah. So I just appreciate that, like they actually went far and beyond of what you could ask for from like a multiverse standpoint, and that they managed to be able to like, of course I don't know who I mean, I know generally Sony owns Spider-Man, but I don't know who owns what of like the older stuff too. So the fact that they were able to like pull from like everything, PS4, old TV show, newer TV show, Spectacular Spider-Man, all the movies, I mean, come on, it's just it's insane. Yeah. I just appreciated that a ton. Another thing too was I really liked how a lot more Gwen was involved and present in the story this time around, because I was confused It's hard to remember the hype of the original film just because of recency, but you know how obsessed people were over this when it came out. So seeing how obsessed people were with Gwen, when I watched the first movie, I was expecting her to be a really big deal.
Yep.
And then she just wasn't. So I was like, okay, why do people care? Is it just because she's like got the cool outfit or the comic books like we had kind of talked about? But seeing her role in this film and actually seeing her side of the story fleshed out was like really, really well done.
Yeah. They addressed most of the concerns I had after watching the first film and just feeling like it hadn't like gotten on par with what I was expecting yet. Gwen was stellar in this film. She had a lot of the greater moments on the emotional scale with her father, and even Miles. Miles did what I wanted. Like I loved his part in this, and him kind of like separating himself from all the other Spider-Men. I like the line when he's fighting and running from all of them. He's trapped against the metal, and he's like, "I'm just gonna do me." Like I'm so tired of people telling me what I have to be.
Yeah.
So that was a cool moment.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. Gosh, man, I was telling Caleb like too, like just on the idea of multiverse, I hate the idea of multiverse things in general. But don't worry, this is not a knack on this film. But because in general, I think it's a very cheap idea, a very easy way to steal the stakes from anything.
Yeah.
Because when you introduce it, all of a sudden you can bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in the live action, or it opens the wormhole for not caring in my mind, because maybe not for everybody, but because my understanding of the multiverse is if it exists, then every single trillion, like the infinite of you exists, meaning every facet of you. So me, my entire experience, then there's an experience of me, except this time I touched the mic, and then it just goes back.
Or
to
you're
normal.
wearing a red shirt. I mean, like it could be 1,000 things,
Just
minor
incremental,
or extreme.
Yeah, incremental. And when you work with that, then it's just like it just becomes stupid, like a little silly to me, and impossible to tell. And yeah, I just tune out. But this was good, and I actually this film compared to the first one, I actually tuned it out. I didn't care because I liked how maybe the emotion was like how the characters felt in the moment, that I just cared for them specifically. And it might have to honestly do with the diversity of the Spider-Men in this iteration, like how many and plentiful and how separate they all looked, to make me almost feel like they're so original that there couldn't possibly be another one that exists.
Yeah.
So when we lose them, we're done with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's like a smart choice of like, everyone's seen the trailer from like Quantumania, but it's like when you see it's like all the Kangs in the crowd. Like I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen, but it's like all of them are just different versions of what's the actor's name again? Jonathan Majors, yeah. So it's like all different versions of that except one's a purple skinned, alien. And then there's that, but then you go to this movie and it's like we have, the one that's like the pregnant mom. We have, the guy who lost his family. You have like you have all these like wildly different iterations. Yeah. And that's, I mean, even down to animals, like having a T-Rex or a cat or a squirrel. I mean,
Sam's reaction to the T-Rex was so funny.
Yeah.
He was like,
it was so cute.
Or Bagman or whatever.
Bombastic Bagman.
But it's like you're doing that kind of stuff, so it kind of takes away from that cheap feeling because it's not like we're just going to take, Tobey Maguire and reskin him. Like this one, he has his hair dyed blonde. This one, his hair is parted in the middle. Right. Instead of doing that, they actually took the time to utilize characters that have been made, because I mean, all of these Spider-Man, it's not like they just made them for the movie. They're all iterations that have existed at some point. Well, most of them, I would imagine, but.
Like even I guess the one that I was fearing was like the Miguel, like how Miguel almost found the perfect carbon copy of his life, and he tried to jump into it, and then the film gave you the option, nope, you can't do that.
Yeah,
which I liked.
Yeah,
it was like you can't do this. They made it a point that you can't just do the cheap cop out, which I enjoy, and even I think it might have even been a testimony to them taking some time to jump into the worlds of the different Spider-Men. Like we got to see. I don't know what country that was supposed to be with the guy with the hair flying out.
It was India. It was like Mumbai. It was like a combination of Manhattan and Mumbai,
that
India.
like that was stunning, and like to get to see that full lived-in world made it feel the stakes. Like that world is gonna die, and we actually spent some time in it to care for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like a big set piece, and then we got to go to Miguel's. We got to briefly visit the Prowlers, but I think spending a little bit of time actually helps you like develop the feeling for the world rather than show it dead. And yeah, so.
Yeah.
I love like the area specific art styles that they did too.
True, yeah.
Because Gwen's had like the pastel look, and it would just like fade into like abstract pastel art.
Yeah.
When characters were talking, go to Miles's world, we got like the like
standard comic book.
Yeah, the
3D.
halfway comic book, halfway animation world that we're used to from the first movie. It looks even better than before, even more fluid, despite them still doing like the frame rate thing that I love.
Right.
It looks like they went from like putting it like 15 frames and they turned it up to like 18. So they have like 2 more little frames to work with.
Yeah.
Prowlers was like neon Gotham. What I liked about Gwen's is I love that even when like based off like how the character's emotions were, it changed.
Yeah, it would shift colors or like stuff like colors. New ones would drip down from like the ceiling,
or they would like emanate from them.
Yeah, or they would. Yeah.
It actually almost makes. There was a moment where a couple times where I wondered, like, how much of the visuals do these characters witness? Because the uncle didn't notice Miles like shake and tremor, and then it's like the world itself. Like I just wonder. Like I know this is like stupid stuff to rationale, but this is my stupid brain trying to think. I wonder what these characters actually live like in these different like realities.
Yeah.
Like even like having Hobby next to you. Like, what the hell would that be like in like a our dimensional plane to just see that walking by? That'd be so trippy.
Because it looked like he was made out of like what's it called? Like a ransom note.
Yeah, that's like that like punk rock
Yeah,
era.
punk rock ransom note looking like newspaper clipping
Art style.
Well, yeah, or even like
at one point you see him standing still and he's like gray and it's literally newspaper. Like there's like words written like Britain has been taken over by something. It's like that's so cool.
Like he looked like propaganda piece, like art, or like anarchist or a patriarchy, like billboards.
Yeah,
that cool style.
Yeah, and then I mean even like the first person we really saw where it was obvious that was going on was that Vulture. The Vulture.
Oh yeah, because he looked like schematics from like the
a drawing from the
human
Renaissance
anatomy.
era. They didn't really do that as much. It's like again they did it a little bit in the first movie because we picked up on it. Like Porker looks like a typical like Looney Tunes Animaniacs like 2D character. L.A. Noire or not L.A. Noire. Sorry, Spider-Man
Agent
Noire.
Cole Phelps from L.A. Noire.
He looked black and white.
Sin City.
Penny looked anime.
But he also could only see in black and white too.
Yeah,
like he was
like
what holding the Rubik's cube,
is this
being like
purple?
This is
But that's
purple.
what
And they're
I mean.
like no.
Like,
And he's
that's
like
crazy. Like everybody's reality is different.
Yeah, but it was just cool to see like that they kind of took that idea and like made it very like a lot more dominant in this than it was noticeable.
Oh, and speaking on that note, because I don't know if I'll be able to remember it again. That's one theme I like about this whole thing is everybody's in their own realities. Everybody's kind of doing their own little agenda to a sense, but that goes back to that Gwen phrase in the beginning. We're all living different lives, but like we're all the same. Like,
Yeah.
I feel alone.
We're alone, but they're
else.
not, or you're alone, but you're not the only one.
You're not the only one.
That
Like
phrase,
that's a really cool idea. I really enjoy that. I think it's a cool theme for the film.
Definitely.
Music was
phenomenal,
stellar, even better than the first one.
Yeah,
even the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack and the songs. This
Yeah.
one was done it's Metro. I think Metro
Yeah.
produced / composed the whole studio soundtrack, not the film soundtrack. I like how they also with the bad guys they have these like really wild like the first meme sound for the Prowler in the first one, and then of course Miguel's like screech. It felt very weird.
Miguel. Speaking on Miguel, like he was a fun character. I would like to spend some more time in the next film on him in particular. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with him. I was not expecting the whole like vampire nature of him.
Yeah. Well, he also, the vampire thing's weird. He also has like this weird, I don't know if you remember when we first saw him in his lair, he has like this like tearing away effect, like almost like he's glitching out like the rest of them, but it's not like crippling him, it's just like fading away, and he like took a shot and shot himself, like in his shoulder. And that's also kind of where homeboy Miles like shocked him, and then half his body turned like neon blue. So like I was just confused. There's just so much going on with Miguel. I'm like, what is happening? Like, why are we like this?
Maybe he's the first non-canonical event.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to shift the blame. He's projecting onto Miles and Spot's holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole society, how that functioned, was all very cool. I liked the world of Spider-Man's. It was a little hard to grasp just the sheer size of what it would be like for all these people to be half-time workers. What was it like? They said like most of these Spider-Men just come on just for the fun of it. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, how do you select these people? How do you keep this like secret? This is so wild. Like, it's so massive.
Oh, it seemed like it was to the point where it was almost like almost everybody was just enlisted. Like, hey, here's a bracelet. You're not coming to our world, but if you see an anomaly, you let us know. Like, Lego Spider-Man.
Damn.
I really appreciated. One thing I meant to say in the first film too. I really appreciate all the voice acting in this.
Oh, yeah.
Afterwards, we looked up the cast of who everyone was. So there were some people we had recognized, like I always fuck up his name.
Marshall
Ali.
as Prowler.
Yeah, as Prowler.
The guy from Eternals is the dad.
Yeah, the guy from Eternals is the dad. Shameik Moore, Haley Steinfeld.
Dude from New Girl, Jake Johnson.
Is Peter B.
Chris Pine was the other
Cage.
Peter Parker in the last one, the one that dies.
Yeah, Chris Pine. And,
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac's in this. And there's a lot of names that kept popping up, like Daniel Kaluuya is
How about that? Yeah.
Hobby. Gosh, I already forgot all the names. But regardless, I would like to say it's nice that they're all like regular actors, not just like voice actors, but they did a good job.
Yeah.
Everybody's performance. I think, funny enough, Miles has like the best performance, to me at least. Like him and Gwen, him and Haley Steinfeld. I know they're the main characters, of course, but they seem to have like the best performance, where they're like the most engulfed in the role. I don't know how you want to put it, but like Miles to me is just like super believable that he is like this kid, or now young person, teenager, almost young adult. He I don't know, just even like the little mannerisms that they do, like when they're talking, or like just some of the stuff where it's just like, yeah, okay, Dad. Like, just some stuff that I feel like a lot of times in voice acting in general, it just kind of like falls flat. It's either like over exaggerated or falls flat, where a lot of this stuff gives it this like real raw emotion of like where you almost forget you're watching like an animated film.
Yeah.
And that also helps a lot with the animation itself, being good.
Yeah, technology has come so far.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
There was like subtle moments with like the mother and the dad during like the party sequence on the rooftop, where I was just like, damn, we're so blessed to get to like have this kind of like technology where, like, had we been like several decades ago with this type of stuff, it's just like if somebody gets to a point and they're not like the main part of the film, and their body just stops moving in motion because it's too much money,
or it's a blank face.
Yeah,
and
then this lady's over here like in the background of a background, and like she's doing like subtle like real human emotes, and I'm just like, holy crap! Like people spend time doing that. It's just incredible.
Yeah,
and it's impossible to know the lengths that the teams probably go to make these things. That's why I was joking, like, oh yeah, 5 years makes sense now. I mean, dear Lord, the amount of and I'm mostly talking about just like normal linear stories. This story had so many like frames. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how they did it. It's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do this stuff.
Yeah,
it's
me
incredible
neither.
work. Animation blows the mind. But trying to think what else. Story we did, music we did. We talked a little bit about the characters. Yeah. Do you want to do our ratings now?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
3 favorite characters.
Yeah, we can do that. Caleb, you've had a lot of time to sit on this movie, so you need to start us off with everything.
Alright, cool. So, characters, ready? Number 1, my favorite character of this movie is Jeff. It's not Morales. Davis, his dad. Jeff.
Dad.
Yeah.
His
Daddy.
Brian Tyree Henry, or whatever his name is, incredible. I thought, like you said, Miles had a great performance. I think Dad went insane in this movie.
Yeah, the dad.
Both parents were like equal levels on fire,
For
voice
sure,
acting wise. His mom was super believable. His dad is super believable. They're both really believable as realistic interpretations of parents of a teenager.
Yeah.
That they're trying to push him to do well, and they don't even know the lengths that he's going. So
Yeah.
it feels very Spider-Man, but also very I don't know, just supportive family. They did a great job. So I'd like 1A, Dad, 1B, Rio Morales, 2, Gwen, 3. I'll throw my boy 2099 Spider-Man in there. I'll throw Miguel down at 3.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was surprised that Miguel wasn't your number 1 because you loved him.
Yeah, it was just hype. He's
he's
in all the hype scenes.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
He's like the Goku of this movie. They keep making him do the coolest stuff.
I think 1 is the dad. This is where it gets a little tricky because it falls between 3 people for me.
He just gave 4, so
yeah, it's a toss up between Gwen, Miles, and Hobby for me. I feel like those are all the contenders evenly for. Just because Hobby's not the main character, I'll make him the honorable mention. I'll put Miles to Hobby. Hobby Lobby.
Hobart.
Hobby Lobby. Dad 1, Miles 2, Gwen 3, Hobie. Honorable mention. Miguel was fine. I just it was hard competition this time. As I'm actually kind of surprised that he's lower on my tier.
It's really hard to choose. There's so much, if I could just put a list, do a top 5 list, I'd put every voice actor in this movie and crush them into a list of 5.
I think Hobie was a lot of fun. I was not expecting that type of character to be in it, and it just made it spicy. It was fun. Gwen, I might put him higher than Gwen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put her. I'll put him as 3, and Gwen as the honorable mention. Sorry.
I think for me, it's probably that's tough. I think for me, it's dang. This is hard. I really liked Miles in this movie. I liked him a lot in the last movie. I just feel like I liked him even more in this. So for me, it's Miles, Gwen, and Pops, Dad.
Yeah.
Captain Morales, Lieutenant.
He's the GOAT.
He's the captain. Yeah.
I'll throw my honorable mention to the Spot just for when
he's great.
He's all goofy and silly, but when we get to India Alchemax, just his delivery of "See you at home, Spider-Man."
Oh yeah.
When I was in the theater both times, I got goosebumps so hard. I was like, this fucker's gonna ruin some shit next movie. It's gonna be bad.
Oh, Spot. Yeah, he's so good.
He's the ultimate villain. That'll be my honorable mention too.
Yeah, Glenn got demoted again. He's my honorable mention. Sorry, he's so funny. They're a lot of fun characters.
I'm putting Miles at 2. Gwen got demoted at 2.
No.
Sorry,
I'm not
Glenn.
gonna switch it. I love Miles though. He's one of my favorite comic characters, so it's fine.
Spot was so
he already
funny.
keeps that spot.
All right, now your ranking, however you want to do it, 1 to 100, F to A. And do the first one film. First one too.
Film 1 to 100. That's a 95. This one's 102 out of 100.
Alright, I'm doing letter grade score. First movie's a C for me. I didn't want to say it because I wasn't a big fan of it, but this movie's an A for me. I was scared. I told Caleb, I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if I like the second one, and maybe I'll feel better to announce the letter grade. So I wasn't a big fan of the first film. It is what it is. You can hate me. It's fine. This film I love. A.
Wow. God, I gotta follow that one up.
Sorry.
No,
How'd you feel about the first one?
So the first one, okay, so I said I gave it a 9.5. I'll say 95 just since Caleb did the hundreds as well. That's how I felt originally after the first one. I will say, hindsight reflecting and also comparing it to this one, to me it's more of like an 85, 88.
Oh.
But that's good.
This is good. This is better.
No. That's good. And
this is better.
I would say like the first movie is really, really. It's really well. I don't want to say satisfactory because that comes off as disrespectful, but it does everything pretty well. I just don't. I think the one thing that kind of annoyed me was, in hindsight, I didn't really care about the villains in that. Like this movie doesn't have necessarily great villains, but it brought up that thing of like a overarching thing we're fighting against. The first movie, it's like Doc Ock, and she's like like she's funny, but she's not really there that much to be bad. And then Wilson Fisk is like barely in the movie, and it's just comical that he's big. Yeah. So like it's not
there's like no depth to them. It's
like
but he killed Uncle Aaron. That was the motivation to care.
I didn't even feel like the side.
I'm not saying I didn't care. It's more so that I just don't think that he really did much to make me think of him as like a great villain. You know what I mean? Yeah. And there wasn't really anything to fight against. Like Miguel, with all of his complexities of like what's going on with himself as a whole, but his like background of like losing his family, I'm like, dang, that's kind of tough. So I understand why he's being so against Miles right now. Plus, Spot is more like goofy, but again, having that like fighting against destiny thing to me like kind of negates needing a really good villain. Because now you're fighting against the multitude of the multiverses and fate itself.
And at bare minimum, he at least is a reflection of Miles in a weird way too, because it's like a reverse Miles.
Yeah. So, anyways, first movie I think is an 88. I think this one is. I'm with you. It's like a 102, a 105. It's beyond 100. It's great.
It's beyond.
I was laughing as we were doing our ratings, our letter grade and number grade. I was like, the first movie's it's alright.
Oh, the memes.
I mean, it's alright,
I guess.
Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. But
and then the second
That's
one,
what he's giving me! That's where he used to go! The goal!
I think the second one is, it was perfect.
Just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm leaning. But both the movies are really good. I like them a lot. But this one definitely is just, hard to keep up with.
Well, this is that time. Oh, wow. And favorite moment. Might as well. Favorite moment from the film.
I the face-off with Miguel on the train, for me.
Oh, damn.
That was really good. And what was the line that he said of that, too? It was really cold.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
I think I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
With the famous slam, choke slam. Wow. I think
people were waiting for that slam since the trailer,
yeah.
And it was like slightly different, but he still does it. And everyone was like, "Why is he coming after Miles like this, bro? What's this guy's problem?"
I think my favorite moment might have been just the kickoff of the big chase scene where he comes out and all the Spideys are looking at him, and we begin the pursuit up until the moment that Will's talking about. I love that.
Oh man, this is super hard. See, originally it was I'm gonna do my own thing, but I think now after seeing it again, it's the Miles Prowler reveal at the end.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That is a really good,
and that whole scene leading to the end, where you see his emotions change from what the fuck, this is super scary, to all right, I gotta lock in before I tweak out.
Yeah,
I'm about to pop off, and this whole expression changes, and then evil Miles talking crap.
Yeah, I mean that makes me so excited for the just knowing that the next movie off rip is gonna start with a big fight. It's
It was a really good setup for the third film. Like, I'm really excited to see how the Miles and Miles fight goes down, considering they're both like the OP Spider-Man per se.
Yeah.
We still have the big pursuit. We still have to beat Spots and Destiny, so that will be fun.
The Winds of Causality, but Spider-Man edition.
Yeah.
No
Well, now it is actually that time for you guys to let us know your thoughts on these movies, but also make sure if you stayed to this point and you wanted to check out the entire film and you just watched this on YouTube, you can go over, get the entire thing, watch it along with us, have some fun with it, and we're going to be doing more Uncut in the future. So also recommend us some movies you might want to see. It could be single movies, ones with sequels, but for now, we'll see you when we see you. Love ya. Punch it. Alright.
Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man.